Hi, my name is Tati and welcome to my channel. So, Jay-Z finally took the lace front off. Are we hearing how ridiculous that sounds? But like, that is the discourse that I'm hearing a lot of on social media, Twitter in particular. Yeah, they've been saying that since Nicki Minaj said that back when he initially combed his hair out. But like, it's back. We're still saying that even though they just dropped the video about how he combed his locks out. It's weird. I mean, they say a lot of stuff about like Beyonce and Jay-Z and their whole situation that they got going on. And I wouldn't really call myself like a Beyonce stan. I'm for sure not in the Beehive. But I feel like I know, as well as anybody with two brain cells to rub together, can see that that's kind of ridiculous. Like, that's a ridiculous idea to have, that like this man got a lace front on. Like, come on. Either way, I just thought it'd be nice if we watched this video together, because I never really watched one of these like Beyonce documentary type little things that she puts out. But I saw this one. I saw like clips of it on Twitter, but I thought like, let's watch the whole thing together. And it's only like 7 minutes long. Yeah, it's only 7 minutes long. So let's see what this is about.
Everyone wants to know the details of Jay's hair transformation. Jay told me a few months ago he was planning on combing out his locks for the Philly show with the Roots. He wanted to do this in honor. His dad used to rock a fro, so he wanted to rock a fro in his honor.
First lock.
Now, I wasn't all the way convinced that he would be able to comb out his locks, considering he had such thick, long wigs, and his hair had been locking for over 8 years. I thought it was always beautiful that the real reason Jay grew out his hair was to show Blue that her hair was like his hair.
What?
Let me rewind and tell you some backstory.
Pause. That's really cute that he did that for her. Oh my goodness. Now that's a dad. Period.
Our daughter was about 5, and she wasn't feeling very confident.
Also, I feel like them people really be hating. When they was talking about like what they thought Blue Ivy was gonna look like, she looks just like Beyonce. She looked just... There has been times where like I've seen pictures of that girl and I'm like, Beyonce?
About her hair at that time. When she told her father
that girl got a lot of hair.
It inspired Jay to grow out his hair. We really wanted her to love and embrace every inch of her gorgeous curls.
Period.
It also inspired Blue to be the voice of the award-winning book,
Hair Love by Matthew A. Cherry,
as well as songs like Formation, Baby Hair and Afros, and Brown Skin Girl. And who would have thunk all of this healthy hair could grow beyond that low-cut Caesar with the deep waves.
What you doing, Blue?
Deep waves.
Tangling his hair.
Thank you, baby.
His history in that achy.
The 5-year-old Blue had no idea that her father's hair had texture like hers.
Good morning. It's day 2 of removing Jay's locks.
Now Jay took better care of his hair than any person I know. He gets his hair washed religiously, and honestly has been one of CECRED's most loyal customers.
What you got going over here? Got that Indian in my foot.
Not Indian.
That ain't nothing but no church.
His hairstylist was Nakia Collins, and I believe that Jay's commitment to consistency was key in nurturing and maintaining the health of his hair using only CECRED products for so many years. And it was in immaculate condition, which made a huge contribution to our ability to retain so much of his fullness, length, and his thickness while combing out.
If he was really using CECRED's products, like, he really is a 5-star customer. Like, that right there is the best advertisement that she could have for these products.
8 years of locks. Now, we all naturally shed 50 to 150 strands a day.
Yeah.
So imagine almost 9 years of locked hair.
They're putting his hair in bags. I did not save not a single piece of shed hair. The second it came out of my head, it went straight into the garbage.
Hair grows. People grow. So the transformation can be emotional. We started at the bottom of the lock and worked our way higher and higher until we got to the base, which was the hardest to detangle.
We're using grief.
That's really interesting to me because for me, I felt like the middle part of my hair, the middle part of each lock was like the hardest to get through. I could start it no problem, and then when I got to like the top part where it had just started locking, that last inch was smooth sailing. There was no issues up there. That was honestly like the most satisfying part for me to comb out. Yeah, that's
Lord, this is totally locked. And I'm gonna put the comb. Look.
also, I think it's weird for me, like the sound of combing out the locks. A lot of it was very, very satisfying. Like I didn't like the sound of my hair snapping, but like the sound of making it like through the lock and actually detangle it, like the comb going through my hair. Loved that sound. Loved it.
Look. I can't.
The sacred tools were fantastic, especially the parting tail comb.
This is a secret weapon. It helps to have this because you're able to kind of grip.
Sometimes we detangled in a
Okay, she's a little innovator. Never even thought about that. The little that would have helped so much because like I don't know if you can hear it. My thumb has always made that like clicking noise, but especially when I'm like holding onto the comb like this for hours, yeah, the clicking definitely intensified. Hold on. It's all clicked out for right now.
diagonal line.
Remember, all of this is locked like that. I started it sideways.
Sometimes we used our hands. Sometimes we used the brush to really work the products into larger sections of the hair. We mixed the detangling spray with the moisturizing deep conditioner and our moisture sealing lotion. It made it very slippery, and it gave us the right amount of water, oil, and hydration to detangle. We used the hair and scalp balm to break down the buildup, which was the bomb. There were times I massaged his hair with
It was a joke. I was like, the buildup was the bomb. Oh, okay.
my hands for about an hour, sometimes 2 hours for each wick until I could gradually separate his hair with my finger.
So that all that does is tell me that I was working extremely slowly, which I knew. I knew I was working really slowly, but they said that they only took an hour or two for each wick. I cut my hair in half, like lengthwise, and mine were significantly smaller, and it took me about an hour for each lock. So it doesn't look like they cut his before they combed them out. Wow. Dang, girl. But also, I'm going to give myself grace because mine were skinny, so it was like hard. Sometimes the comb would miss.
It was always a great accomplishment when you can finally break that wick apart and get access to go through one lock at a time. Once his hair was fully...
Oh, yeah, because... Oh, jeez. Alright, I didn't even think about that his hair was... Because he had like that Basquiat thing going. And then they became wicks. Didn't even think about that. So he had like a bunch of smaller locks locked together into bigger locks. And it only took them 2 hours per lock. Dang! That was... either that conditioner is like the best conditioner out there, or like they just work quickly. Dang, that's some good conditioner.
saturated. We sometimes use a steamer to help the products penetrate deeper into the hair, restoring moisture and hydration. Then it became even easier.
This is day 5, getting my hair combed out. Went through it, opened it up. It's not for the faint of...
He does sound like Maya Angelou. Not that he even sounds like Maya Angelou. It's just whenever I hear him talk, I just think of... What is that? When somebody did the Maya Angelou voice to his song, like he sounds like Maya Angelou.
All right. Day 5.
I think the key ingredients are patience and love. When it got challenging, We just used more products. And I found that you didn't have to be as aggressive, and you could just let the products do some of the work. Some nights we left the product in overnight, especially on the roots where it was difficult to detangle. It wasn't just one person that removed his locks. It was a family affair.
Beautiful daughter came to help out.
I'm gonna be an influencer. We're using all of the blue products.
Not an
Working on a
influencer.
good one now.
Shout out to the H-Town loctician who helped start the process with us, and to Blue and every hand that contributed to this process.
All this jewelry she got on, I like that. I like that. The little, the chains from the rings to the bracelet, that's so cute. Dang, I need to get me some money, y'all. I need to get me some money.
By the end, we kept getting better at our own individual techniques.
Sasa taught us.
Okay.
It doesn't
Check
hurt.
out that technique.
I really admire Jay's patience. After 6 days of removing his locks, we spent another day detangling and really deep conditioning.
Let's go.
I blow dried his hair, trimmed his ends before we washed it.
Oh, so we got Beautician B now. Alright.
Then Letty gave him his cornrows.
This is our wrap and set bone. We'll put this on his cornrows.
And used our oil, our balm, and moisture sealing lotion for his braid down and his do-rig. And on show day, his fro was beautiful from start to finish. I want to thank Jay for trusting CECRED on his hair journey. He is forever the blueprint.
Oh. So let's chat, guys. That was a really cute video. You could tell Beyonce loved that man. She really do. But the amount of people who, like, on Twitter just seem to not grasp the concept that you can comb locks out is actually kind of ridiculous and highly concerning, because most of these people are presenting as black. And I mean, that really means nothing because you could be anybody on the internet. But either way, I also feel like it's pretty intuitive. Like, it's not rocket science. A lock is tangled hair, tangled matted hair. So if you detangle your hair, then you can take the lock out. Somebody said, like, how come the braids are small if, like, the locks were thick? And I do feel like that's a fundamental misunderstanding of what a lock is. It is literally just your hair tangled up, tangled together, matted together. And because it's tangled together, the hair that you would normally shed that would just fall out throughout the day is not falling out. It's being stuck in the lock, which gives it that really thick, full appearance. Once you go to detangle that and you comb out all of that loose shed hair, you're gonna have less hair on your head. So yeah, when I'm looking at these tweets, like Lil Duval talking about something, but how did Jay-Z dreads unravel to an afro? Like, I'm not understanding why the concept of locks is evading some people. It's just tangled hair. And these people are right. It says y'all been acting like white people with Jay-Z's hair, bruh. Are y'all good? Are you? Are y'all good? At Holistic Bart, he finally took that lace front off like the queen said. Y'all barbs are very much so brainwashed. Like, it's highly concerning. This was cute to watch. The production value over there is astronomical, which I wouldn't really expect anything less because it's the Beyonce. I don't really have anything else to say on that, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please like the video if you liked it. Comment down below, did y'all think it was a lace front? Be for real, be honest. We are gonna come for you if you did. But, you know, still. Support a black-owned business, baby. Subscribe to my channel. Bye!
If I was your girl.